we are going to do a question and answer with the husbands. So this here, Tyler's dad. Who's that?
Uncle.
No, that's Uncle. Who's that?
Daddy.
Good job. And this is Cora's dad. Cora, who's that?
Cora.
Cora, who am I?
They're going to answer your questions that you asked.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
I don't think it's your birthday.
What's special?
Birthday party.
It was a birthday party? We didn't have a birthday party.
Cora, where are you going?
She's gonna whisper. Hi. Hey.
Cora, you ready to begin? You want to start?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna ask you guys some questions, and first one is, what is your favorite thing about each of your kids?
You go first.
Yeah, I can go first. You can go first. Go ahead.
Alright, so I would say Cora, I love how she's always like smiling and just wants to snuggle and hang out all the time. And Kai, I just love how crazy he gets and how much fun he could be. Keeps things interesting for sure. So
Mine, I'll start with Jay. Jay, I'd say my most favorite thing about him is he is just extremely helpful. He always wants to help and help everyone. And then with Ty, it's just the way he sees the world. He thinks everybody is good, and I think that's just an awesome feature. And then Avery, what's not to like about Avery? Just everything.
What is your favorite thing about your wife?
You
wait,
first.
that was part of the question.
Someone asked. Someone asked. They want to know.
So with Brittany, she's always looking at the bright side of things and very just optimistic all the time. So I love that part about her, just how she interacts with our kids and how she's such a great mom and wife. She's really the perfect mom in my eyes. So I guess I like a lot about my wife.
The whole package.
The whole package. She's pretty too.
Mine is Jacqueline's always thinking about everybody else before she thinks about herself. So I'd say that's my favorite.
What is your wife's least favorite thing about you?
Ooh.
Mine's easy. It's my forgetfulness.
I would say farting in the room. She hates it. She makes me go outside. Hey, we're being honest.
How did you feel when your child was first diagnosed?
That's a hard one. At first I was scared more than anything. I would say, extremely scared. Didn't know what this was gonna bring us, what the diagnosis was gonna do to the family, and what it was gonna do to him. But then a couple days afterwards, I just realized that I can't let it define him. So I just decided that I was never going to let can't be in his vocabulary. Just keep pushing forward and being the best Tyler that he can be.
I definitely can agree to all that, but yeah, I just remember we were sitting in the doctor's office and they told us she had a rare condition that less than 1% of kids in the U.S. have, and I just remember it just felt like, we had all these plans and dreams and goals for her, and someone just kind of like shut the door on that, and it definitely rocked our worlds for a little bit. But we got Brittany and I just kind of sat down and kind of talked about how, you know, we're gonna do everything we can to make her do anything she wants to do in life, and you know, we're not gonna hold her back, and it's not gonna define her future. And Brittany's pretty optimistic, so that's to look forward to, and it's been nothing short than awesome experience with her so far.
Okay, next question is, what advice would you give another dad whose child just got diagnosed with a disability?
I think mine would be to look on the brighter side of things. Yes, you just got a diagnosis that might scare you, and it might seem like times are going to be bleak, but you just have to look at it on the brighter side and look at it on the up and up instead of looking down and being scared. That's the advice I would give.
I would say, you know, definitely go through all your feelings and let that sink in for, you know, the first couple weeks or so, but then, you know, because those are all normal reactions and things to go through. And then I would just say, you're always gonna, as a parent, you're gonna adapt and move forward and do anything you want for your kids. So I feel like it's gonna make you push yourself, and not to worry about all the little things. Just, you know, set some goals for your family, and there's always gonna be, you know, a light at the end of the tunnel. So
What concerns and wishes do you have for your special needs child future?
bro, Cora, she's not leaving my sight. she I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I think I'm gonna have a harder time to let her go. But I just worry about, Jordan will probably agree with me on this, just other people taking advantage of their disability, lack thereof. You know, with Cora, she's gonna lose her sight eventually, and she's gonna have to rely on people to, you know, maybe drive her around, walk her around, help her get groceries. You know, I see myself doing all that, but you know, I guess when she's in her 40s, she's
Not gonna want dad to go get her apples.
But yeah, just people taking advantage.
Along the same lines with me, especially with how the world is now, people being mean to him and me not being there to handle them, I guess would be the proper words for that. That's my concern. And then I don't know, I have the biggest dreams and hopes for Ty. I think he can do anything. If he wants to play in the NBA, he can play in the NBA. Yeah, there's no limits. That's kind of what I talked about earlier. I'm not putting any limits on what I think Ty can do.
And I feel like when it comes to our fears, if we can give them the confidence as they're growing to just have as much of it as they can, then hopefully that will help them to just stand up for themselves a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right. Claudia wanted us to know that she's our #1 fan. Next question is, what is the hardest thing to deal with as the dad of a special needs child? Kind of goes hand in hand, I feel like, with the last question.
Yeah.
But maybe right now in this
Right now for
in this
me,
season of their life, what is it?
At this point in time in Ty's life is just the difficulty of knowing when sometimes he just has a bad day, or he has some sensory issues, and I think maybe patience is the word I'm looking for. Having better patience with him, and that's the hardest thing for me, because I gotta understand that he has something going on, and I need to be more patient with that instead of handling it like a typical dad would.
I would say for me, it would be emotionally knowing like that she's gonna eventually lose her sight, and just thinking of like how like she's gonna take that, and how it's gonna affect her. Just knowing that eventually she's gonna, you know, get to a point where she might not be able to see our faces anymore, or, you know, the sky or the ocean, like that part kills me. So just kind of waiting to see when that's gonna happen. But yeah, that's probably like my biggest like fear right now.
What is your favorite thing to do with Tyler and Cora?
Basketball for me with Ty. Watching basketball, playing catch, anything like that. Anything basketball related is just really fun with Ty.
I like when we go up to our bedroom to put him down for bed. Kai and Cora like to jump on the bed, and she loves rolling around on our mattress, and I don't know, just seeing her laugh and giggle when she's doing that. It's probably my favorite thing so far.
This one is about Tyler. Does Ty get in trouble like your other kids?
You know, honestly, I want to say yes, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes I kind of disregard the things that Ty does more than I would Avery and Jay.
It's a lot more redirection with him. I feel like it's a lot more open threats. You're gonna go to timeout. You're gonna go to timeout. We just give a lot of chances.
Yeah, I give a lot of leeway to Ty.
Does anything scare you regarding Tyler and Cora's health?
Yeah, on the daily. I mean, Ty has an appointment for almost every organ in his body, so yes, daily I am worried about Ty's health.
For me, I don't have any concerns about our health so far. Just like I said before, just when she's eventually gonna lose her sight, like I think that's gonna be the biggest thing we deal with. But right now, no concerns.
And for those of you who are just tuning into this video, Cora was diagnosed with a genetic condition that doesn't affect any other parts of her body, where Tyler's kind of affects a lot more. Does Tyler like to play basketball with you?
Yeah, that's pretty much all me and Ty do.
That's a solid yes.
All right, next question. Do you know how blessed you are to have those beautiful kids and wives?
Yes.
Beautiful kids.
That was a legit question. That wasn't from Brittany and I.
Yeah, definitely. I know it every day when I wake up.
Yeah, it makes it easier to wake up every morning just knowing we have such great families and wives that are willing to do everything for our kids. So
yeah, and I would say not even just like blessed with wives and kids. We're talking about the whole family.
Okay. Somebody else asked, what is your greatest fear for your child? Which we already answered, but there's a second part to that. How are you going to overcome that fear?
That's a good one.
I
think for me, it would just be trusting that Jay is going to look out for him, and that, you know, having a little more faith in the world that there's not that many bad people out there.
I think we're going to be prepared for a lot of different scenarios and situations are going to come up, but you know, it's always going to, I guess we're always going to have, you know, fear.
Did you ever ask or think, why my child? Remember, God only gives you what you can handle.
I know I did, for sure. I was like, you know, the diagnosis is wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. When we found out she had, you know, LCA, CRB1, I wanted to go get a second opinion, third opinion. So yeah, initially I was like, why us and why our family? But as the days went on and weeks went on, you know, it got easier to think of everything we're at the faith.
Yeah, I mean, same for me. I definitely asked it every once in a while the first couple of months, but I don't know. I think it turned into a different why me. You know, because now, I mean, Ty's so happy. He makes every day a better day every time I come home, just because of how happy he is. And even when I'm having a bad day, he turns it into a better one. So
Yeah, and I will say it made our lives better and closer. So it's definitely not like I feel sorry for us or our family. I'm just like, I think we're blessed to have, you know, two beautiful kids, and I'm looking forward to the challenges.
I think it made us look at the world and people different in a good way.
Definitely, Yeah.
yeah, it brought me and Jacqueline closer too.
Who is your greatest support system?
I'd say Brittany and Andres. I mean, because it's not the same exact thing, but we're going through something similar, and the support system of being able to bounce stuff off of each other is probably the best that we have.
Yeah, I would say, you guys, our parents, but definitely I would say Brittany's probably my biggest support system, just because our everyday challenges and things that we have to go through with the kids, like I could rely on her to do and take care of a lot of stuff. I don't know if she relies on me, but I feel like we do a good job supporting each other, but definitely Brittany.
Who is your favorite villain and superhero?
Your favorite villain would be Venom, and then my favorite superhero would be The Flash.
Makes sense.
I would say Thor, favorite superhero, and villain be Thanos.
Nice.
Yeah, this one is for just Andres. Why do you not use the PS4?
I had two reasons for you, Kai and Cora.
Okay.
No more gaming.
Favorite video game?
World of Warcraft. Everyone knows that. That knows me.
I would say
Rocket League.
I was gonna say Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's so
I can
easy
see
to
that.
play. Or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Your wives answered this question in the other video. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Oof. Hawaii, Key West,
That's a good one.
somewhere warm.
At least you and your wife are on the same page.
That's true.
Germany.
Can I go and say something?
Germany. Or Amsterdam. Probably Germany, though, would be.
Why you want to go to Amsterdam?
Amsterdam is an awesome place. It's beautiful. Or actually, Iceland. I wouldn't mind going to Iceland, too. One of those three.
All right. Last question. What is your Starbucks coffee order? Don't lie.
Black coffee.
Lie?
Pumpkin spice latte.
Might be a
For
pumpkin-
Andrew.
Mine would also be a pumpkin spice latte.
Wow, you basic
Yeah, I'm pretty basic.
men.
I like pumpkin beer, pumpkin bread.
Pumpkin bread, yeah.
Pumpkin candles, pumpkin bubble
Yeah,
bath.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
basic.
All right. So I think that wraps it up with our Q&A for the dads. Jordan, Andres, Tyler's dad, Cora's dad. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Check out the latest next video.
It's dropping when?
We don't
When's the
know.
next one?
We don't
So
commit.
you guys dead.
Okay.
We
2
do
weeks.
one weekly.
Alright, there you go. Weekly. Next week. Brittany's dropping one.
Cool. Say anyone going through like tough times, hard times, just remember there's always something to look forward to, and there's a way to work through it. So, just find your support system and just keep moving forward.